Here is Gaza, this forgotten part of this world. Gaza has the highest population density in the world, where more than 2 million people live in an area that doesn't exceed 365 square kilometers. Here is Gaza. For the fourth time in less than 12 years, we are being subjected to Israeli military aggression, which is the fiercest in its history. Here is Gaza, where I live with my three children, the young of whom is 7 years old and has lived through two wars, where my eldest has lived through the four wars. Today, the attack is ended after 11 horrible days, but it seemed as if it is the 11th year, as time feels still, and days are counted by the number of strikes launched at us, and their acute destruction of everything from human beings to trees to residential blocks. The Israeli aggression came on the eve of Eid al-Fitr, which children were waiting to celebrate once a year with their new clothes. But these clothes remain hanging in the wardrobe, or their clothes in many cases are stained with the blood due to the violent bombing, where these children left us wearing them. As for what is in between, it got lost among the rubble of the demolished homes of their owners. Here is Gaza. There are more than 200 dead. More than 90% of them are civilians. A half of them are women and children. More than 1,000 are injured, but they cannot be accommodated by hospitals that have an opening capacity and operating capacity of less than 50%. Here is Gaza, where people have lived all their lives in displacement, are now being subjected to displacement again by the thousands, leaving their homes and memories behind and seeking shelter in UNRWA schools, hoping that it will protect them. Here is Gaza, where the aggression began and is at its worst and unable to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic, which apparently was less deadly than this war. Here is Gaza, where in addition to the shortage of water, it is salty, polluted, and unfit for drinking, where the electricity crisis is ongoing and growing today after the attack and the closure, where 80% of the population live on the international aid. Gaza has been under siege for 14 years. Gaza, whose children sleep while they are sitting, as they fear that a strike will hit them while they are asleep. Gaza, where children suffer from the effects of wars, leaving them exhausted psychologically. And they are no longer able to understand that there is a different life, that life around the world live normally, leaving them to believe that safety is a distant wish. Gaza, where I'm lucky to be able to address all the free people of the world and all the supporters of AFIDA, telling them we love life. We love life if we can have the means to live it. We have committed to sin, expect that we were born in a conflict zone beyond our control. I say to you in the free world, I am Hana Abu Nahla. I work with AFIDA in Gaza, which has been supporting our poor, farmers, women, and the children for 30 years. Do not hesitate to stand by our side and help us provide support to those who need it.